Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about how to create an AWS Lambda using a serverless framework. What is exactly serverless framework? A serverless framework is a free and open source web framework written using Node.js. The serverless framework is a CLI tool that allows users to build and deploy auto-scaling, pay-per-execution, event-driven functions. For example, if you want to create a Lambda function, AWS Lambda function, you can use the serverless framework CLI tool. You can create one and then deploy to the AWS platform. It's a tool where you can create and deploy AWS services. Not only AWS platform, it also supports platform like Microsoft, Azure, IBM products, and then Google Cloud Platform. I'm going to share this description. In the description, I'm going to share the document for serverless. You can read more using this URI. So let's see how to create an AWS Lambda using a serverless framework. What are the ways you can create an AWS Lambda? One, you can log into AWS console and create manually from the AWS console. And the second option is you can use Cloudformation templates. And using Cloudformation templates, you can create any AWS services. And the third option is using serverless framework CLI tool, because it makes your life easy and it's very simple to use. There are only few commands or few changes that you have to do in your YAML file, and then serverless framework will help you to deploy in your cloud platform like AWS. So in this video, I'm going to create an AWS Lambda using this serverless framework CLI tool. Okay. So what are the prerequisites? I would suggest please create an AWS trial account for learning purpose so that you can use some of the allowed AWS services just to play around and learn AWS services. And then I would say please install the serverless framework on your Mac or Windows. And then please log into your created AWS console. Now I'm going to execute the commands and show you how we can create a Lambda function, and I'm going to execute from a Postman, and I'm also going to show you in the AWS console. Let's start creating one. So I'm going to create a Lambda function. So let me clear it. So I would say paste it. So this is the command. So when I say SLS, it is serverless. Okay. So you can also type SLS, or you can also type serverless. Okay. Serverless create, and I'm giving a template. The template is Node.js, the runtime will be Node.js, and this is the path, and the student is the name. Let me create the template and I'll show you what are the files will be generated. So you see a new folder has been created, student service, which we gave here, and then just move on to this folder and see the content. So the first file is serverless.yml file, and there is an handler.js. As you all know, Lambda is like a function where you can write your business logic and you can attach to an event. For example, it might be a queue, it might be a timer, it might be an API gateway, it might be S3 bucket. Okay, so now here I'm going to attach with the API gateway. Okay, so I want to update the serverless.yml file now. So let me update it. So this is the standard YAML file which was created when we use the serverless template command. So now I want to create like stage, for example, dev, and then I want to create the region. I'm interested in the region EU West 1. Okay, since it's easy for me, so EU West. Then I want to also create so this is our Lambda function. So here you can see this is our Lambda function. I want to attach this Lambda to an API gateway. How do I do that? I can create an events. Okay, and then HTTP, and then path would be student, and then method is get. So we are trying to attach, you can see here we are trying to attach this API gateway with this Lambda function. Okay, so if you see here, events HTTP path students get. So we are good to go now. So I'm going to close this file. Okay, now it's ready. So let's also update the Lambda function entry JavaScript file, which is handler. Okay, so this is our Lambda function. This is like a very simple Lambda function that we are going to hit now from our Postman. So I'm going to deploy this Lambda function in the AWS environment, and then I'm going to start consuming from my Postman. So I'm going to update a little bit of this because this is too much of information for now. So I'm going to remove this input event, and then here if you see, I'm going to update with my own message, so that just to prove that for demo purpose, you can say my first Lambda function in AWS. Okay, so here I have created my Lambda function, which is a very small function which contains a very small business logic. So from the API gateway, this function will be called, and then it will return with this response. Let's see how it works. Now we are done with both the changes. For example, ls. So we updated the Lambda function, we connected the Lambda function with the API gateway like a get method. Okay, and then we also update the message in the entry Lambda function entry point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to serverless call deploy. Now what happens when I deploy it, it immediately deploy this Lambda function into the AWS. It will give an endpoint where we can use this endpoint to access from the Postman. Okay, so from my laptop, it is building, or it's bundling up this Lambda function, and it is connecting now to the AWS. Okay, so my AWS, I can show you now. This is my AWS console. You can see here there are no functions. I can refresh it. So from my laptop, I just used serverless CLI tool and created a template and updated a little bit, and I am uploading this Lambda function to the AWS environment. It's not yet created. In few minutes it will be created now. So and it also shows here an endpoint. It's like a get method. Maybe I can show you here. So let's refresh this. Yes, you can see here we have created our Lambda function. So earlier it was not there. Now we got the Lambda function created, and you can see the runtime is Node.js 8.10. So you can see here, I can show you the YAML file. What was the version we used? It was Node.js. You can see here Node.js 8.10. It's the same version we got here. So from my laptop, I bundled it using the serverless framework, and I deployed in my AWS console. That's how we're able to see. So let's click on this and see how it's connected. So this is my Lambda function, and this is my API gateway. Okay, when I click on this, you can see this is my endpoint. I can copy this endpoint, which is similar to what I got. So what I got here. Okay, so I can copy this from here, and you can see the method is get. And then when I click on this Lambda function, you can see whatever we updated in my laptop, we got the same message. Let's try to test this and see how it works. Okay, so let's go to the console and copy this Lambda, and it's a get method, and go to the Postman and create one. Okay, here you can see it's a get method and it's an endpoint. When I hit this, it's going to call the Lambda function which is residing in the AWS platform, and now I got the response from my first Lambda function. Okay, so I followed all these steps. I created a template, a Lambda function template, and I updated a little bit, for example, the region and the dev stage, and then I connected the Lambda function using an API gateway with get method, and then I called the SLS serverless deploy. So when I call serverless deploy, what happened? The local Lambda function that I built, it was moved to the AWS platform, and then it was created there. And from the Postman, I was able to, and we also checked in the AWS console, like how it's wired up with the API gateway, and we also saw the code that we had in our local laptop, local machine, and then we also tested the created Lambda using the Postman. So this is the agenda I had: how to create an AWS Lambda using the serverless framework. Hope you like this video. Please try out with all the steps. If you have any questions, please post your questions on the comment section. I would like to answer all your questions. And if there is anything missing from this video, please let me know. I can correct in the next upcoming videos. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you want to share, please share. If you want to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to post more technical videos in future. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you and all the best for your career. Thank you.